This week on Final Boss, I get to interview John, one of the creators of Final Boss. Next, I take on King and all the wrongdoings they've committed recently. Then, Curry gives us a Star Wars The Old Republic review. And then we have Final Boss's first head-to-head. Get ready, boss incoming.
What is Final Boss? Final Boss is engineered by gamers for gamers. We handcraft videos that contain previews, reviews, let's play, gaming news, gaming discussion, rants from our own, Robert Adams, and much more gaming content to quench your thirst for quality gaming-related programming. It's time for Final Boss.
My name is Robert Adams, and this is your gaming news. First up, as many people who play Flappy Bird learned recently, the game has been taken off of the App Store after 2 weeks of being able to play. Many people scrutinized the game after the creator, Don Gwynn, received that he had made $50,000 a day. But I believe this has made the problem worse. Many people on eBay have been selling their iPhones or Androids at thousands of dollars just so they can have this piece of pop culture history. And to make matters even worse, people have made ripoffs, such as Fly, Flappy Bird, or Flyer for 99 cents a life. Now, while I don't like Flappy Bird, Dong, please put your game back on the store. It'll just keep these people from making thousands of dollars. Wait. Next up, Ground Zero's length. Many people over the weekend learned that Ground Zeroes is actually about 2 hours in length. Now, while this may not seem long, there's an even more ridiculous point. You can get the digital copy for $20 for last-gen consoles, the physical copy for $40 for this-gen's consoles, and you can pay $130 for the special collector's edition. Now, while I buy collector's editions all the time, you shouldn't pay $130 just for a taste of something. If they put Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5 together in a nice, neat bow, I might even think about paying that. But right now, that's no go. I'm Robert Adams, and this has been your gaming news.
Hello everyone, my name is Curry Hartson and this is your Frag of the Week for the week of February 11th, 2014.
SATCOM ready.
We used the K7 with silencer, red dot sight, and foregrip to kill 2 dogs and 2 human players in a pretty nice kill for the week.
SATCOM ready.
That has been your Frag of the Week for Final Boss. I'm Curry Hartson.
Hey guys, John and Robert here from Decatur Gaming,
And we're play Contra 3.
Yeah, we're gonna play Contra 3. We plugged in my Wii, we played a little bit of Smash Brothers, and then we realized, hey, we've got this other game that we can play, and Robert was like, it's so hard, and I'm like, it's really not, but then we found out that it really is. So we're gonna try it again, and let's see how we do. Yeah. Oh jeez. There's that thing.
Power up.
Power up. What does that do? Like, it's a shield, I guess?
I guess.
Hey, what's that? Missile? Is it Missile X?
That power up was useless. I didn't even get hit.
It ran out. Super Busters! Super Busters! Down! Oh, Robert. I knew that thing was there, too. It was like, oh my god. You lived that time, Robert.
Yes, because I knew what to do.
Here, wait, and watch. Get past the dog, get past the dog, get past the dog. Much dog, very dangerous. Wow. Okay, keep going, Robert, keep going. Okay. We're getting a little bit, Robert.
Yeah. With my semi-auto laser.
So, your burst fire laser gun. Dog. I don't know, I think the homing rockets are what's doing it for us.
I love these power-ups.
Ah, run away. Oh, you still died. What? Up. Dude came behind us and blasted me. Jump in. We've got a tank. Does it do it? Oh, yeah, it does what I think it does. Rob. Oh, no. Robert's out. Robert's done. Oh, no.
You got a tank. Fire this on.
Ah! I lost the tank. I lost the tank. Oh, damn it. Oh, what? Last life. Can we do it? What's going on here?
What are those bombs you're carrying? Which I believe to be mini nukes, because this is like 2,352.
There's that. There's that. Up, right. B jumps. A does that? I guess that's the missile. Yeah, that's the missile. Oh, I just did that. I just did that. Oh my god.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
Hey,
do this, Robert.
It makes the difference. Hey.
Hey, yeah. Let's try 2 players. Hey.
This is the.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It's just, I don't know. Are we going through this game too fast?
Oh my god.
Down! Okay. I'm getting a little excited.
Well, we both got the spreader. Anybody would be excited.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've got. It's like the weapon power-ups give you a fighting chance. H for homing, by the way. Don't touch that L. That's where you get the burst fire laser gun at.
You mean the worst one?
Yeah, the weapon that does nothing. Dog. Never mind, we got the dog. We got the dog, Robert. We got the dog. Okay. Let's do
Well,
this.
we also had the touch. So we got the power.
I don't really.
You ain't have to try.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Let's not lose a life here to the whatever that is, though. Okay, there we go. Ah. Hi, welcome back to Final Boss. I'm John. I'm here with my co-host, Sam and Robert. We're going to be talking about for our roundtable this week, we're going to be talking about what our favorite video game power-up is. And personally, my favorite video game power-up is the screw attack from Metroid.
I'm personally partial to, well, there's 2 that really are close and dear to my heart. One is the classic fire flower from Super Mario, which gives Mario and or Luigi the ability to just shoot fireballs from the palm of their hand. And my second one is the blue tortoise shell from the new Super Mario Bros. On the Nintendo DS. You get the power of a Koopa shell, pretty much.
Yeah, what's your favorite, Robert?
Well, now that I think about it, I have two as well. First is the Maniac suit from Call of Duty, because sometimes you just need stabbing to get the job done. Also, the body armor helps from damage. And now that I think about it, the red mushroom from Super Mario Brothers. Because if I could go from 5'11" to 6 foot, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. See, the thing is, it's kind of like some power-ups make the game easier, and some power-ups are essential to the game. Like, the screw attack is something you have to beat Metroid. You can't, there are puzzles that are designed around using it, and you can't not.
See,
it's kind of not the same thing for the, Fire Flower.
It's like in a Super Mario Brothers, any Super Mario Brothers game, you don't necessarily need a power-up to beat the game. You can beat the game as little tiny Mario, but I mean, the power-ups are just, they're nice to have. And some are just absolutely ridiculous, like the Mega Super Mushroom that makes you like 20 feet tall. It's unnecessary, but I mean, it's good to have.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch.
I don't know. There's something about bouncing up and down the walls and into different places. It does a lot of damage too.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Walking around destroying stuff, Super Mario's for you.
Whereas, like Robert said, one of his favorite power-ups is the Juggernaut Maniac from Call of Duty Ghosts. That's what it's from. You get a knife, and you're pretty much invulnerable for a short period of time.
I mean, they're nigh impossible to kill. I mean, I shot one in the head after we first. And you were like, "What?" Well, you and I both saw it. We heard the ping and everything. Just nothing happened. What makes a good power up? Is it something that you don't necessarily have to get? Is something that's challenging to get, rewarding to get?
It's nice to have,
not necessary.
Like something that's very challenging to get, and it's nigh impossible really. Is the infinite ammo bandana in pretty much any given Metal Gear Solid game?
That's
those are like pretty difficult.
Is that the allure? Is it like buying the Rhino in a Ratchet Clank?
Yes, exactly.
You need it, but you don't need it.
You don't need it. You don't need it, but if you got it, then you're awesome.
Also, Banjo-Tooie, you can turn Kazooie into a dragon if you go to the first game and get the ice key and import it over from the first game.
I didn't know that. We're all out of time for this segment. Power-ups are awesome. We'll be right back here on Final Boss, Channel 85. Welcome back to Final Boss. I hope you all enjoyed the roundtable. Right now, Sam and I were at lunch yesterday, and we were talking. We were like, what else can we put in the show that would be just completely awesome? And we were talking about our favorite stealth action character. He's like, Solid Snake, and I was like, Sam Fisher. So we're about to have it out. Isn't that right, Sam?
Yep.
First off, there's a line in Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow where he shows up. Sam shows up to help one of his friends, and he's like, did you bring the SEALs? And he's like, no, I haven't been Navy in over a decade. So, Sam's been an operator for a long time. What's Solid Snake got?
Well, Solid Snake is, he was part of this group called Foxhound, which is an elite group of the United States military. Kind of not really just the United States, more or less kind of like, international, I guess. And he was also part of the Navy SEALs, too. He was SEAL Team 6. Solid Snake just has years and years of combat experience.
So they're kind of similar in that regard. Sam's been everywhere. The Gulf War, Grenada, all those places. So what are they about even? I mean, SEALs.
I'd say no, but the thing is though, Snake was genetically engineered to be the perfect warrior, and he is the perfect warrior.
I don't know. See, but Sam's been there through the school of hard knocks. I mean,
well, so is Solid Snake. I mean, he kept you waiting, huh?
So we'll give Solid Snake the edge.
Just for overall experience.
But then it's not just about the agent.
Experience.
It's also about who's with them,
Their crew,
their help, their team members, and Sam has some of the best team members that America has. Right? You've got you've got top hackers. The best help, the best field agents that they could find to help him. Pilots, UAV operators.
Yeah.
He's got when Sam needs to dial 911, he knows he's got help coming.
Yeah, and I mean it's the same with Solid Snake. Solid Snake has Otacon, which is pretty much Solid Snake's right-hand man. Otacon is just he's a genius in every sense of the word. He's really good with technology. He's a bit of a wuss because he's always crying over something. He's always crying. He has Colonel Campbell. Snake does. Colonel Campbell's pretty much like he was more or less he was like Snake, not really his protege, but he was like his mentor almost.
So
and Snake also has in Metal Gear Solid 1, of course, he has Mai Ling. Mai Ling is like his psychological support.
So what are we gonna say? Draw?
I would say for crew about a draw. Yeah.
A draw. So Solid Snake 1, Sam still 0. Let's move on to equipment.
Okay.
This is going to be kind of tough because they're set in two different universes. But Sam, has his high tech stealth suit. He's got his custom weapons, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess Solid Snake's the same way.
Well, see, Solid Snake, yeah. Solid Snake, he just has so much good stuff.
So much good stuff.
So many good.
See,
things.
it's kind of the same thing. He keeps pulling out, UAVs, all kinds of stuff. See, I don't know.
Well, see, Snake also has Metal Gear at his disposal.
But that we can't count that. That's something that if it's not even in Sam's universe. I mean, I guess if they fought, then fine. So we'll go for draw there too.
Okay.
You can't count things that don't exist. So we got Solid Snake 1 and Sam 0. Overall, Solid Snake I guess wins this round 1-0, even after 3 rounds. I'm John, and Sam, and we'll be right back on Final Boss here, Channel 85, MSU TV.
Final Boss.
Hello, I'm Robert Adams. Today I'm doing a crew interview with John Dunaway.
Oh, hey.
Hello, John. Introduce yourself.
How do I get roped into this one? I'm the head producer for Final Boss, and I've been here since the show started. I play a lot of games. I do a lot of production work. I'm a CVM major here at Morehead State. I'm an ROTC, all that kind of fun stuff.
Okay. Okay. Who's your favorite game character?
Link. Link is definitely my favorite game character.
I should have expected too much. What was your first game as a kid?
Well, my dad had an NES. It was all new, exciting, fun stuff. From there, I played N64 Ocarina of Time, and it just kind of went from there.
So Super Mario Bros. Was your first game?
Yeah.
Did you like it as a kid?
I did like it.
Why?
It was all right. I mean, it was fun. The controls were interesting.
Okay, well, we're going to have to wrap that up right here. This has been the career review on Final Boss.
When BioWare dove into the world of MMOs with Star Wars The Old Republic, people were excited to see the world of Star Wars mixed with a BioWare story. However, once people finished that storyline and had that experience, people started to realize, hey, that was a fun story, but now what do I do? This is the area where BioWare lacked that once the people had finished their leveling quest line, there wasn't much else for them to do. So, 2 years later, after the game has been out, did they fix that? Here's our review. It should be noted that I will mostly be focusing on what most MMO players care about, which is the in-game content. What separates Star Wars The Old Republic from other MMOs, though, is that it is fully voice-acted Nearly every quest in the game is delivered via cutscene covering 55 levels of gameplay. It is very impressive to see that much voice acting and quality voice acting at that go into a game. There are 8 classes you can play in the game: the Jedi Knight, the Jedi Consular, the Republic Trooper, the Smuggler, the Sith Warrior, the Sith Inquisitor, the Imperial Agent, and the Bounty Hunter. All classes on one faction have their mirror in the other, so you are not restricted to a certain faction if you want a certain class style. Say you enjoy a ranged DPS kind of class, you will be able to get that on both the Republic and the Empire sides of the game. All the classes are well balanced and each fulfill a role in the endgame. Each class besides the Jedi Knight, Sith Warrior, Smuggler, and Imperial Agent can fill every role in MMOs. So every class can be a healer, a tank, or a DPS if they so choose. The Knight and the Warrior are restricted to tank and DPS, while the Smuggler and Imperial Agent are restricted to healer and DPS. Every class has their own strengths and weaknesses. For instance, Knights and Warriors put out massive single target damage, while the Trooper and the Bounty Hunter are great at area of effect damage. The Sith Inquisitor and Jedi Counselor, however, can make fantastic healers and tanks, while the Smuggler and Agent are very well rounded at both single target and AoE damage. People had nothing to do once they finished their storylines when the game launched, so why come back now? There is a significant higher number of in-game content to experience. There are now several operations with challenging and engaging boss fights. There is no longer just one operation with tank and spank bosses, but instead several operations with challenging and engaging mechanics, such as Titan 6 in the Scum and Villainy operation, which requires several different mechanics to be mastered, such as avoiding an instant kill AoE and falling rocks. The PvP has also gotten an upgrade with the introduction of ranking and the introduction of Galactic Starfighter, the Old Republic's take on an X-Wing versus TIE Fighter kind of game. Want consistent update to your niche in the game? Don't expect it. For example, PvP went months on end with no upgrades to war zones or anything PvP really. People started questioning, where is the PvP? And they weren't getting their answer. The previously mentioned Galactic Starfighter is just hard to play and has a very steep learning curve. You have to do some real delving in to learn the gameplay, and it can be a disorienting flying around in your ship as you struggle to learn how to play the game and just be killed over and over. Overall, the game has significantly improved. There is something in the Old Republic for every hardcore MMO player to enjoy and features balanced classes and fun gameplay with a few missteps here and there. And while there may be a drought in your niche content getting an update, there's enough of it now to hold your attention until you do get it. We gave Star Wars The Old Republic an 8 out of 10. For Final Boss, I'm Curry Hartson.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in your room and boom! Chicks. That's what I'm talking about!
Hello, my name is Robert Adams, and today we're going to rob an ammunition. First, you need to buy a gun from the people you're stealing from. Hilarious, I know. I suggest the assault rifle, and after buying a couple rounds, I suggest the extended clip and the suppressor just so the cops don't know what you're doing at that particular time. Next, you need to position yourself in the doorway just right, to the point where you can pull out your weapon. Now note, this can take a couple of times, and don't be bummed if you can't get it the first time. Also, this can only be done for money. You cannot rob the ammunition and also get weapons and attachments. Also, this will need to be done multiple times to have any kind of significant gain on your bank account. Also, if you do not have the money to splurge on a suppressor, it'd be nice to have a getaway car outside just so the cops can't catch up with you. After positioning yourself in the doorway just right, pull out your weapon of choice and take aim at the clerk. But be warned, the clerk has a shotgun and he's not afraid to use it. After taking down the clerk, you need to go to each of the registers and shoot them. This provides bags of money, which have anywhere from $250 to $500 each. If you do not buy a suppressor, the cops will probably be waiting outside for you, which is why you probably need that getaway car. But if you don't have one, you can always use the usual tactic of hiding in dark alleyways and going into buildings. After you've done the crime, you can casually stroll out of the building like nothing ever happened. My name is Robert Adams, and this is Final Boss. Welcome back to Final Boss, and this is Robert's Rants, where I take on the task of taking down gaming developers or games if they have committed any wrongdoings. First up is King.com, the makers of Candy Crush Saga. First, they put a copyright on the word candy, which allows them to issue legal notices to games like All Candy Casino Such, which doesn't look remotely similar to Candy Crush Saga, but hey, free money for King. Second, they're trying to go for the word saga, going as far as to issue a notice of opposition to Stoic, another gaming developer, just trying to release their game, The Banner Saga. Stoic has told everyone that they are going to fight for this if they have to. Finally, they appear to Glow Games after releasing Pack-A-Void, Stolen Goose developer called Foul, after gaming dev Epic Shadows contacted them through email stating that they were approached by King and asked to clone Scamper Ghost, Stolen Goose's game, and release it before Scamper Ghost came out. Now, King has gone on record to say that they're just trying to protect their trademarks and that they don't clone games. So tell me, why are you cloning every word other than just Candy Crush Saga? Why did you also take down Pack-A-Void after this foul was called by Stolen Goose? And how could the U.S. Patent Office allow you just to take two words out of the English dictionary that happen to relate to a product you've made and copyright it? Tell us what you really deal in, King. You don't deal in games, you deal in garbage. This is Final Boss, and this has been Robert's Rants.
That's all for this week on Final Boss. Make sure you join us again on February 27th for our second show. We had a lot of fun this week. Kevin did his trivia segment. We learned a little bit about what makes the new Star Wars MMO so awesome from Curry. Robert, took King to task about everything they were doing that was horrible. Just so much good stuff. We had a lot of fun making the show. We hope you guys will tune in again. I'm John, and for every TV, my co-host Sam, and Robert, my director Mark Owens. My segment producers, Curry Hartson and Kevin Horn. I'd like to say again, thanks for watching, and tune in again, February 27th, right here on MSU TV, Channel 85.